What's up, crafty people? It's your boy Travis here from Craf-T Designs, bringing you day 8 of the Craf-T Elf 12 Days of Sublimation Series. Today we sublimated on some keychains. Yeah, so if you're trying to take your keyring, up a notch, keep watching this tutorial for the easy steps on how to, sublimate on keychains. Let's hop into it. Alright, let's talk supplies. So my sublimation paper comes from a sub. My blanks, my keychain blanks, I got them from Amazon actually. And then you're gonna need your prints, whatever print you're gonna put on the keychain, and then your heat resistant tape, and that's all it is. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'll be using Cricut Design Space to create, or I guess like to print out the pictures for these sublimation keychains. So again, what I do is I measure the size of my blank, and then I go to Cricut Design Space and I put the shape. And then in terms of the sizing, I add maybe like 1 or 2 extra inches to the shape of it, so that when I put the image small enough, it still fits and covers over my blank proportionately, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. But again, this is what works for me, and this makes my task a lot easier. So if you think it helps you out, then by all means do it. If you think your process that you utilize is a lot better, then by all means. So as you see here, I did the shape, then I moved the photo over to the shape there, then I flattened the image. The image allows it to have everything be put together in a sense. Again, I'm not using my Cricut machine to actually cut it out. I'm gonna cut it out by hand. So like I said, I cut it by hand pretty much, because I control more so of this process, me cutting it by hand, than the Cricut machine, potentially messing it up. Alright, so again, in terms of preparing your blank, so the blanks that I'll be using, I got them from Amazon, and these specific blanks have a protective film over it. So it is important that when you're ordering your blanks, you're actually checking to see if they have a film or not. So as you see on both sides, the back and the front, there was a protective film on it. If you press your image without removing the film, your image is not going to show up as bright and as vibrant as you wish it would. My bad. So again, make sure you're removing your blank. I find this a lot on like the metal blanks and the wood blanks. So again, make sure you're taking your time and actually reviewing the blanks that you're purchasing, because you gotta remove the plastic. Yeah, you gotta remove the film from it. It's important. Alright, and I'll be using my HTV Ron auto heat press for this. 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. And look at these results. Like, I am, I'm blown away. The colors are vibrant thanks to A-Sub paper, and the blanks are quality blanks, so that helps a lot. Alright, good people, thank you so much for tuning in to day 8 of the Craf-T Elf 12 Days of Sublimation Series. Make sure you check out days 1 through 7, but if you haven't as yet, let's give you a quick recap of what we made during those days. Alright, so day 1, we did a sublimation mug, boom. Day 2, we sublimated on a shirt, twin, what's up? Day 3, we did a mouse pad. Day 4, we did a puzzle. Day 5, we did a kitchen towel. Day 6, a pillowcase. Day 7, we did some coasters. And then day 8, some keychains. Alright, so that's 8 days of step-by-step, easy beginner level sublimation project. So, see you tomorrow for day 9. Remember, like, subscribe, follow, all the great things, and stay crafty. See you soon.